Hey guys, this is Martin from martinmixing.com, where we do mixing, mastering and magic. As part of my work, I have reviewed over 2,000 mixes in the last few years, and I have noticed a repeating pattern among musicians and producers just starting out. There seems to be a lot of confusion about exactly how much processing one should use in their mixes, so in today's video I want to bring you some clarity to this topic, or at least share my understanding with you. So how much EQ do you need? How much compression do you need? What is the exact right number of plugins that you need on every track in your mix? This and more in today's video. Let's do it. So let me tell you right away, there is no right amount of plugins that you need when you mix. Mixing by its very nature is very subjective, and the sound one wants to achieve is completely down to personal preference. With this in mind, the amount and kind of processing that you use is really down to your creative vision and the necessities of the situation you are in. You see, my basic mentality when I mix is, do no harm. I want to improve the sound of the mix and not damage it. So normally, and maybe this is the best way to put it, I will use as little processing as I can, but as much as necessary in the given situation. As Andrew Scheps put it, mixing is solving creative problems with the means of technology. In other words, mixing is nothing more than a problem-solving exercise, and therefore the right amount of processing that you need in your mix is exactly the amount that you need to fix the problem that you are facing. When I started out, I was also guilty of applying too much processing to every track in my mixes, and there was a very simple reason for this. And the reason was, I felt guilty if I didn't process every track in my mix, because the client was paying me for something, no? The client was paying me to change what he sent me, to improve it by any means possible. So I really felt that I would have to send something to my client that was really different from what they sent me, otherwise I didn't feel like I deserved the money that they were paying me. However, this mentality is completely wrong. It took me a long time to get out of this mindset and realize that my job as a mixer was not to process every track just for the sake of it or to send back something different to what the artist sent me. No, my job is to create a mix that both sounds and feels great and do whatever I have to do to achieve this. If this means using very little processing, then I'll use very little. If I need more, then I'll use more. Today, there will be tracks in my mixes that have absolutely zero processing on them, yet none of my clients ever complained. I never received an email, Martin, you didn't EQ this track, you didn't put compression on that, what are you doing? I want you to change my song, I want you to change my mix. No, no one ever complained about any of this. The point is that the mix as a whole has improved, and I think that because of this new workflow of mine, the number of revisions that I have to do has also decreased dramatically. Recently, I even had some mixes that were approved by version 1. I mean, isn't that the dream? Isn't that amazing? So my conclusion is, when you mix, don't be too hard on yourself. Listen to your tracks, evaluate the issues, and then act accordingly. Of course, as I keep mentioning, good monitoring is essential, because without hearing what you're doing, every adjustment will only be a shot in the dark. So I hope this video is helpful and it clears up a few things. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel Mixing with Martin, and please, if you want, also join my private Facebook group Mixing with Martin for more exclusive content and weekly Q&As as well. I will be seeing you in the next video, and until then, happy mixing, take it easy, bye bye.